Good morning from the GA camping area in Appleton, Wisconsin, here at the Platinum Flight Center. Today brings us to our last day at Airventure 2019. We start off exploring the vintage aircraft area, then check out the ultralight field. Afterwards, we head to some meetups to link up with our favorite YouTube aviators. Eventually, we take in the exhibit halls, and finally rounding out our last day, we make our way to Lake Winnebago to check out the seaplane base there. Welcome to Part 4. Starting day 4 over in the vintage area.
There's vintage right there. Okay.
This is the vintage camping area. Some of these older planes. Let's check it out. Visiting the ultralight section now. After a beautiful morning watching the ultralights play, we head back through the vintage section. So many airplanes to see here, isn't there? Even Snoopy makes an appearance here at Oshkosh on this Taylor craft, or it's a Citabria, or a Champ. I don't know what it is. Leave a comment if you do. The next aircraft that we found interesting here at Oshkosh was President Eisenhower's twin-engine L-26 Aero Commander, affectionately known as Ike's Bird. Built in 1955, the plane and several others were ordered by the government for the Special Air Mission to carry the President, Vice President, and other government officials on short trips. The plane has the distinction of being the smallest aircraft ever to carry the call sign of Air Force One. We finish up our walk through the vintage aircraft area and meet up with Steve-O. Steve-O is a very prominent YouTube channel self-titled as Steve-O One Can-Evo with over 339,000 followers. Check him out flying the TBM 850, and over the radio he is November 851 Tango Bravo. Next, we link up with my man Niko from YouTube's Niko's Wings. With over 51,000 followers, Niko cruises the skies in his brand new Cirrus SR22 Turbo. He takes his viewers along on his travels as he surfs the clouds all over Florida and the Midwest. Over the radio, catch him rattle off November 122 Sierra Zulu. While hanging out with Niko, we ran into Kris from his YouTube channel, affectionately known as Barron Pilot. With over 56,000 followers, Kris flies out of Punta Gorda, Florida, with his oh-so-sweet Beech Baron 58. Kris takes his viewers all over Florida and then all points in between. You might even catch him cruising with Niko. Be sure to listen over the radio for November 3175 Whiskey. We really had a great time hanging out with those three, and I'll post a link in the description below for their channels. Nestled deep in the trees in a picturesque cove along the Lake Winnebago shore is a place where all Airventure visitors should try to visit. The seaplane base, where the runway requirements specify depth as well as length. The seaplane base offers a respite from Airventure's hustle and bustle. People often just sit on the shore and watch the planes come and go. Buses make regular runs between the Airventure grounds and the seaplane base, departing from the bus park tower just outside the main gate and the amphib parking area at the south end of the airport. Round trip for this shuttle it's right around $3. The Watermelon Social, which is presented by Whip Air, which is one of the pontoon manufacturers for seaplanes. This is the seaplane base's big annual event, held on Saturday night. The event started back in 1989 with a few seaplane pilots and volunteers who happened to have watermelon. In its early days, there were only a few people attending who enjoyed the conversation, camaraderie, and of course hangar flying as we all know it. So after a busy week of enjoying all of what Airventure has to offer, sitting on the shoreline of Lake Winnebago with 100 float planes moored is just a really good, ideal setting for such a social event. Such a peaceful setting here at the seaplane base. And here in front of us is the memorial stone dedicated to the founders of the seaplane base, Bill and Al, in 1949. And just like that, Airventure 2019 comes to a close for us. A truly one-of-a-kind amazing experience to be here for the 50th anniversary of the fly-in. We really hope you enjoyed our 4-part series. If so, be sure to smash that thumbs up button, like and subscribe. If you'd like to be notified when a new video comes out, click the bell after you subscribe and you'll be notified by email when the latest episode is out. Until next time, fly safe and we'll see you around. So long.